Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Fallen Rain, who wanted the Kampfer in the colors of Berserker Lancelot from Fate Zero and Fate Grand Order. And I have attempted this, but it's very similar to the default colors on the Kampfer, so I hope you'll like it, Rain. I think it's pretty good. I went for a slightly more matte finish on the armor just to kind of differentiate it from the default. And there's some nice bright blue trim on there for the blue crest on Lancelot's helmet. There's like a blue stripe on the Kampfer's antenna, but naturally from this angle we're not going to see it very much, I'm afraid. There's also some around the spike, which also is on the shoulder, around the spikes, which are on the shoulder, that we're not going to see very often. I did tag with the Sturmfast, that's good. Kampfer can do a ton of damage, has like 3 or 4 different ways to stun, and yeah, it's really excellent still, but very fragile. Has very low defense in everything except melee. Melee is, as I recall, average, maybe a little bit better. But yeah, it's one that has to be used very carefully. Like, it is literally a hit-and-run machine. If you're not super close, or if there's more than one thing in your general direction, the best thing to do after actually landing a hit is run away. At least that's how I wound up running it for a lot of the time I was practicing for this video. So, yeah, that's what worked for me. Your mileage, of course, may vary, and I saw that somebody was coming up behind me, so I figured the best thing to do was to go in past the Kiridoga and hopefully stun it and get it away from everything else so I could fight. But there is somebody got the thing that was coming up behind me. That is perfect. Now I just need, luckily the beam axe has very, very short range, so I was able to finish it off. And bazooka shells to the feet. 3,000 damage, because it's 2 Rickdom 2 bazookas. So yeah, again, Kampfer just is really pretty great. And shifting back, because I didn't want that gym to be able to tag me, so... And I managed to hit it with Sturmfasts and kill it. So yeah, like I said, the worst part is that it should technically be able to run double shotguns, I'm pretty sure. But certainly the original action figure had 2, but it had 2 probably because at that point in MS in action, you could not have made one with a movable stock that small. Later on in the series, they probably could have done it, but yeah. Kampfer was a fairly early figure. Articulation could definitely be better, but it comes with all the toys. And yeah, so far so good. One thing you'll notice about the Kampfer, it also has, really good maneuver armor and a lot of boost. And I believe Forced Injector, it has Forced Injector, I forget whether it's 1 or 2, but for the kind of maneuvering I like to do, Forced Injector 1 has become more viable since the raid buff, because it takes a less boost to get that going. So you can actually do a couple of zigzags before your thrusters are totally shot. But you'll notice when the Kampfer is boosting that it goes much lower than your average mobile suit. It has a very low profile moving forward, so it's harder to hit and stun. It's really a nice touch, and just speaks very well to the way the machine is supposed to be used. I wish more raids did that, but yeah, the thing is almost horizontal when it's boosting. It's really impressive. And let's see, I'm low on health, and low on legs, neither of which is great for a Kampfer, but I'm now even lower on both. Yeah, I'm dead now because I just got focused by 2 of them. I really probably shouldn't have been trying to do that. I should have stuck with the front row, but basically, to do decent damage with the Kampfer, you really do have to get relatively close, and then, like I said, get away. But now that the enemy team is not in particularly in formation, and they're spread out enough that I can probably isolate somebody and do heavy damage to them, this is probably going to go better. But, yeah, it's funny, I still haven't seen Fate Zero. I liked Fate Stay Night. I've now seen, like, all 3 adaptations of that. I played Hollow Ataraxia, have not seen Zero, and haven't seen Apocrypha, but want to catch them eventually. But, geez. Words are hard, and I'm just waiting for that Haimo Gelgug to be done Oh, it's the Gleisner, I think it is, the one with the beam rifle that doubles as a cannon backpack. Ace has been selected, and it's not me. Our ace was unfortunately just killed. I am going to go in on their ace if I can, but kind of well protected, so probably just lob some shots. Since our ace is dead, whatever I can get, I can get. Well, that person, I don't know if they were trying to protect their ace, but they did an excellent job of it. Ran face first into my Sturmfausts, and there we go. The ace is isolated enough I might be able to boost in after them, but I think probably better off coming to support number 4 as they requested. And the ace is back besides which, so I probably ought to leave everything that isn't, high on health B, because those are good food for the ace if we can manage it. There's that Gelgug again. I took a shot, but I'm not dead. Let's see. Hope the ace is after that Hyzak custom. I'm getting shot in the back, so it's actually time to advance. That's kind of the thing. If you don't have a place to retreat to after your hit and run, you kind of have to move in closer. The basic principle is we'll last longer against them than we will against that Death Star. But let's see, there's the Hyzak custom, which I could kill, but our ace is still alive, so trying not to do that. Stun the Doga. Ace is coming up behind them. See, Doga's headed for it, which is not a great combo, but the ace has it. I'm kind of trying to draw the Hyzak's fire a little bit because I don't want to be killed by an ace, and I don't want it to kill our ace. So, yeah, okay, it looks like a non-ace person got a kill, and that's why they sent sorry. So, I sent don't sweat it, but that's just kind of my reaction when anybody sends sorry, and I think it might be related to me. At the time, I didn't see that they had just gotten a kill somewhere else, so I did not know what that sorry was about. So, and it is the sign of a healthy personality to always assume that everything is about you. And let's see. Minute to go. We've got this in the bag pretty much for sure. They could bring it back, honestly, if their ace were able to kill literally everything. But their ace isn't on the field, and their team is... I don't think it's doing a great job of intercepting us because we were all grouped and repairing. So, enemy ace is on the board if I can find them, but right now just kind of trying to get that Hyzak custom out of our face. We don't want it killing our ace. Our ace is the one who went in on it. I didn't realize. That's bad. Yeah, sorry. Apologies there. The Hyzak custom did get them, but I will avenge them. There's that. So. Yeah, did not realize at all that was our ace that was coming up next to me. That's a shame. Let's see, we got the Gyaradoga. There's not a chance at this point we're going to lose this, but see, there's that Gelgug, and that Gelgug managed to evade my stun, and I don't have anything left to do. So, that's the end of the round. That was a Gym 3 close combat in front of me with interesting tiger stripe pattern. Very nice. But yeah, I'd say that went fairly well, and... I got top damage, which is not a bad place to be in an ace match round when you're not the ace. Ace got top score, that's as it should be, and I was not too far behind considering. 5 kills and 2 deaths is pretty good. So that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more, so till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! Trying to think what other Fate things I haven't seen yet. I haven't seen Lord El Meloy II case files. Kind of want to catch that eventually. That's about to be an event in Grand Order sometime within the next month with a giveaway character. There's a bunch of other stuff. I'm really hoping that with this remake of Fate Extra they're about to do, they're going to release it and its sequel, especially here in the U.S. The original version of the first PSP game did get released here, and if you ever get a chance to play it, it is quite good with a good translation and a fairly funny one at that. So, yeah, it's worth checking out, even if the gameplay is not particularly any great shakes if you ever get a chance.